Hi guys, it's Fernando Antonio here, your property professional, specifically to say your township property professional. So today I've decided to shoot this video with regards to repossessed properties. The reason why you shouldn't buy repossessed properties is actually because you're most likely not to live in that property for a number of reasons, because it's repossessed, and in most cases you're not even allowed to actually view the property or to go inside the property to view the property and see how it looks like inside, because it's merely repossessed. In other words, the bank is the one that's actually selling the property. It's not the seller that's actually selling the property. So with most communities, like I'm from Cape Town, so with most areas here in Cape Town, most townships here, like let's say Khayelitsha in Elita Park, Mandalay, Bongweni, Tembani, etc. Most of these areas, they've got what they call an anti-eviction forum. So with most of these guys, it's actually a forum where they help one another as a community, because I mean life happens. Say for instance, if you bought a property 20 years ago, but now you've got about 5 years in order for you to pay off your property, but now you lose a job because obviously life happened. Now obviously, let's say you've got a 100K that you still have to support, that you're still supposed to pay to the bank in order to clear your bond repayment. So what the bank will do is they'll probably sell that property for that specific amount, let's say 100,000, they'll sell for 100,000, just to sort of get their money back from you, basically. So in other words, you're not the one selling it. So that is why most of these communities have what they call an anti-eviction forum, that helps one another in the community in terms of evictions. So they basically fight for most of the people in their communities. So you buying a repossessed property means that you're most likely not to move in the property. You won't even go into the property to view the property, because you might even be burnt. They might actually burn you with hot water. I mean, these are cases that have been happening within different locations in the township. And I'm sure for guys who are in Soweto, I'm sure they do experience these things as well in Soweto. I mean, across South African township. I mean, the South African township market is quite different to the metropolitan areas. So, I mean, people who live in metropolitan areas, they basically follow and comply with the law, etc. But in the township, it's a different way of doing things. So, I wouldn't advise you to buy a repossessed property because of these reasons. It will actually mean that you're losing your money, or you're throwing your money away. So the best thing to do is find a potential seller and buy directly from a potential seller. If you're buying repossessed property, rather go buy somewhere in the metropolitan areas, somewhere in the suburbs, as opposed to buying in the township, because of these reasons. Yeah, so there's different dynamics in the township in terms of properties, and in terms of levels, in the communities. We've got something called street committees. Even in most cases, when you're buying a township property, you need to get the seller to introduce you to street committees. So there's a lot of complexities in the township property sector. So these are some of the things that you actually need to know before you decide to buy a property, especially a repossessed property. Yeah. So please do like my video. Also, you can actually drop some comments as well if you need me to answer some of the questions regarding property, specifically in the township market. Yeah. So yeah, leave some messages and then we'll take it from there. I'll respond to some of your messages. I'll see if I can shoot some more videos as well. Yeah, so please do subscribe as well to my video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you next time. Voila.